Now to high anxiety 1 year later. Is Joy Purdy still over her fear of bridges?
Last spring, you may recall, she shared with us what for her was a debilitating and embarrassing fear and how she found a solution that has also helped many of you, our viewers, with your own anxieties. Joy's joining us now with an update on her experience. Joy?
Tom, Mary, victory over high anxiety. You remember we tackled my lifelong fear of bridges 1 year ago? With help from a local psychologist, I learned to use a special breathing technique to keep my freak out factor under control. Well, since our story aired, so many of you have emailed words of support and asked whether the technique is still working for me.
What you're seeing is a huge accomplishment for me. Taking a power walk in Naples with my friend Karen over a bridge and not freaking out.
Walking with my friend. Do you see that bridge? She did a bridge. I did a bridge.
We recorded this video just 6 months after I learned of a breathing technique to help control my bridge anxiety. It was 1 year ago, May of last year.
Can't do this.
I shared with you my debilitating fear of bridges that literally had me shaking and crying while my heart rate shot through the roof, according to the heart monitor I wore while driving on the Mathews Bridge.
Take a look at the heart monitor results. This first graph is the elevation of the Mathews Bridge. At our highest point, we were 175 feet in the air. Take a look at the graph below it. This is my heart rate, which started out at about 80 beats per minute and rose at the top of the bridge to 136 beats per minute. And as we came down off the bridge, my heart rate decreased dramatically.
Local psychologist Dr. Janice Pimentel with Baptist Health taught me how to overcome that fear using a technique called relaxed breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, often taught for tackling so many anxieties, from public speaking to PTSD.
If you only remember one thing, it's this. If you exhale longer than you inhale, you have to bring up the relaxation response. That's a biological trigger in your body.
The change was dramatic. Even after practicing the breathing exercise just 2 weeks, half Dr. Pimentel's recommended time. And the heart monitor I wore showed the relaxed breathing got my heart rate down to my normal relaxed state, including at the top of the Mathews Bridge.
There you go, 82. Gets you 80, 79, 75 at the top of the bridge. Woman, you own this. You got it.
I cannot believe I made it over that bridge. I cannot believe it.
I can't believe how low that stayed.
After posting these results and our story online, the positive responses from viewers have kept coming, even a year later.
I've always had a little problem going over bridges.
Joe Costello from Westchester, Pennsylvania, outside Philly, also has a bridge anxiety and emailed me just last month. Of everything I Googled to help, your story did the most. Your piece really makes it clear that there is an effective solution that is consistent, reliable, and quite frankly, fairly easy to tap into. Like I did, Joe is practicing the breathing technique much more often than just before bed.
I either run in the morning or walk in the morning, so I can do a lot of that breathing then too. So I'm kind of practicing it throughout the day.
That's great, because that's what I do too. I do it when I run, because that's when you're in a rhythm and you kind of get that breathing going. That's so great.
I'll be going over a bridge soon, and I think it's going to go fine. But I know, hey, I've got something here that if I need to do it to help, I have something. It still rings with me where your coach said, I promise you,
you will not have to go through that again.
You'll never have to go through that again.
Wow. And you know, not only did this story resonate with so many of you, our viewers, I was recently awarded the Suncoast Regional Emmy Award. Yeah. This is really exciting, but even more fulfilling is hearing how this story has helped so many of you who share my anxiety. Now, to learn how to practice that relaxed or diaphragmatic breathing, just take a look at my original story, High Anxiety, as Dr. Pimentel walks me through that exercise, both in her office and out on a bridge. You'll find it all right now on the homepage of news4jax.com. And Tom Mary, I'll also be on the morning show tomorrow with Jennifer Waugh, talking more about how this breathing exercise has really helped me physically and mentally, the confidence level. I'll be joining Jen at 8 a.m., the 8 a.m. hour of the morning show.
This is incredible. I mean, it's life-changing for you and for so many people out there. And again, it is the exhale.
Yes.
Right? The focus is on the exhale being longer.
Yes, and it forces your heart rate to slow down. And what's interesting is I'm hearing a lot from middle-aged men and older who don't usually talk about their fears.
And anxiety is a very real thing.
In
and
a
not
town
just with
with
bridges.
so many
and we have so many bridges.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people have this fear and don't talk about it. They don't want to tell anybody. But it's come out in emails and text messages and Facebook messages. There's a lot of people
You better
out there.
check your messages again. You're about to get another onslaught, Joy. That's just wonderful.
The truth.
Thank you.
Thank you.